Understanding why your lead is registering is a huge aspect when following up with your leads. Understanding why you're calling them in the first place is a great place to start. So when your lead lands on your automated website here, they're going to be landing on a page that's filtered to listings for that area that you're targeting or the city that you're targeting. Your lead is then going to have the ability to modify the criteria to show them only the listings that match their specific criteria. Now, essentially, that lead is going to want to look at a listing. Now, before they can actually access any of the properties on the website, the forced registration is going to require that they create an account to do so. So by creating an account, your user is agreeing to receive instant listing alerts, so daily listing alerts. They're also agreeing to the terms of use and privacy policy, which outline that they agree to be contacted by both phone and email by continuing. They can also continue through Facebook. Now, depending on that person's Facebook settings, it may or may not autofill. If it doesn't autofill, then they just manually enter in their information once again into the system. Now, let's just create a lead in here so that we can see what happens. They'll be required to enter their email address, their first and last name, and their phone number. Now, with their phone number, we are encouraging that they're using their cell phone numbers and that it's going to be used as a password in an attempt to encourage more valid numbers. So finish this. So now I'm going to finish and view the photo. So by finishing and viewing, your lead now has access to all the listings. They can view the photos, they can like listings. It's also going to display your contact information as well as information about asking a question about the property or if they wish to book a showing on the listing. Now, as soon as this lead registers, not only does the lead get an email from you, but you also get notification of a new lead. So I just received a text message that I did receive a new lead right here saying a new lead registered, and it is giving me the contact information right to my mobile number. Now, in addition to that, I am also getting an email sent to my inbox showing me that a new lead has registered. In this email, it will have my lead data as well as a link to open up that lead directly. So even if you are on a mobile device, you can open up that lead and start actioning and calling them right away. The lead at the very same time is also getting an email from you. So the account activation link. So this email, it confirms their contact information as well as their login details and a link to validate their email address in this email. So as this email is being sent and it hits a destination, the email address is automatically marked as valid. Now, the system itself, with respect to that lead, is automatically capturing the lead's activity. So the system is going to be able to show you exactly which listings that lead looked at, when they looked at that listing, how many times they looked at it, the number of photos they viewed, and if this heart is highlighted in red, that means that they favorited that property. You're also going to be able to see things such as general averages for prices, bedrooms, and bathrooms, the property types that they've looked at, as well as the locations. You do have the ability as well as to display those listings on a map. Now, as that lead registers and they've looked at that property, the system is automatically setting them up to receive daily listing alerts based on that activity. So it's going to pick the price point and the property type and the location based off of either the first listing or the first two listings that they looked at. You do have the ability in here to edit that criteria. The filters available will vary depending on which board you are at, but you can narrow down the specifics of the listings for those leads as well as select the frequency. So by default, your lead is going to receive listings once a day, typically at the time that they registered. So if you wish to modify the frequency or just the time, you can do so here and just simply hit update to save those changes. Now, in addition to the automated prospect match or the listing match that's being set up for your lead, that lead is also going to get a text message from you 5 minutes after they register. So that text message is going to look something like this. It's going to thank your lead for registering. It's going to let them know that you're going to start sending them daily listing alerts. And then it's going to ask them a question about that criteria of the homes that they looked at. This question is an attempt to generate a response from the lead. And as you can see, I just received that text message from the system, me being the lead, to which I can respond to the agent. So this is how your lead is registering on the website, the automated aspect of the text message and the listing search, as well as how you and the lead are notified once they've registered.